Aloha and welcome to our Tech in 20 webinar series. Today we'll be taking a look at the settings functions within your WordPress blog site. Once you're logged into your blog site and at your dashboard, you'll notice that you're able to access the settings from the menu to the left. Clicking on the settings button gives you a menu of options. For today's session, we're going to focus on just the top 6 settings, which are those that are more general and customizable for everyone. The remainder of the settings could possibly depend on what theme you're in and what access level you have. If you do see these and you are looking for more advanced features within your blogs, you might want to check them out. For today, let's take a look at the general settings. You'll notice in the general settings section, you can change your site title, tagline, email address, and time and date formats. So if we take a look at my blog site, you'll notice a title here, which is my name, which is the default, as well as a tagline, which is set to the location of my office. You can change either of these. Back in that general settings format, you could change the tagline to a quote that you like or a creative saying. Don't forget that whenever you're done adjusting your settings, you want to make sure to save your changes at the bottom of the page. If you don't save your changes and move away from this page, they will not be set. In the writing settings section, you have the option to do things like change the size of your post box. So the default is 20 lines. I could make it 10 lines, and if a post that I have goes over 10 lines, what will happen is 10 lines will be viewable, and then there will be a link to the remainder of the post. So you're not limiting your post to just 10 lines, you're limiting what's viewable to the number of lines that you select here. With formatting, you have a few options. You can allow it to convert symbols to emoticons, so a little smiley face. And you can also have WordPress correct XHTML automatically if you need to. The next 3 options, a default post category, default post format, and default link category, are actually only available in select themes. Most of the themes that are available for teachers don't allow for these changes, so we're not going to spend much time on it. Basically, what it does is changes the layout of your posts. Like I said, mostly not available for teachers. If you do get an advanced theme, then you might want to check these out. Here in the writing settings section, you'll also notice a press this button. You can click it and drag it to either your bookmarks page or to your web browser bar up there. And what this will allow you to do is if you are visiting another web page and you think that's cool, I should post it to my blog, you can click on that little bookmarklet and it will automatically create a link to your blog. So a link to the web page within your blog, and it will open up a post page so you can create a new post. So if I were to click on this, it would take me right back to that infographic that I have behind. I could type some text in here as a part of my blog and say, hey, check out this cool infographic, 5 degrees to becoming a Common Core Ninja. I can add images, anything else that I need to, do my categories like I would another blog post, and I can either save it as a draft or I can publish it right there. It's a nice, easy option to have when posting. And these are some other advanced features if you are interested into allowing WordPress to do these actual extra meta publishing protocols. You can use these functions. Again, don't forget to save and to save changes by using the button below. Under the reading section, this would change how your posts are displayed. Currently, the default is to have your posts post to your home page. That this is the main page of your site. You can change this. So I could change it and put these posts on any of these static pages I have here. If I wanted to do that, what I would do is I would change my front page displays because that's my front page. And I would make my front page another static page, let's say about, for example. And then I would choose to put my posts on my resources page. If I hit save changes, those changes would be in effect. Some other settings here would be the blog pages, and this will show at most 10 posts at a time. It doesn't mean that the rest of your posts will disappear. What it means is that they will be archived. So you will only see at most 10 posts in a row going down your page. You can change that again to show less or more. In the discussion settings section, you have the option to choose some of the settings that you'd like to foster discussion, commenting, and to help you to moderate those discussions. Take a look at the settings available, select what you feel is right for you and your blog. What I would recommend is that you do keep the email me whenever anyone posts a comment and email me whenever a comment is held for moderation boxes, and also that you check in the box before a comment appears. An administrator must always approve the comment. These will help to keep spam at bay for one thing, as well as to ensure that the content that is being posted to your blog site by others is appropriate. Also within the discussion settings section, you will find the option to change your avatars. It's completely up to you if you'd like to change your avatar, add a rating, or just get rid of the avatar display in general. Again, don't forget to save those changes before moving on to their next page. In the media settings, you can change the default size for images that you post. Most of the time, you probably won't need to use this, but just in case you feel the need to change the standard size, the width and height of your pictures, you can use this function in the back. And finally, privacy. This allows you the option of password protecting your entire blog site. You actually can password protect pages, individual pages, so you could have 5 pages available to the public and the 6th page available only via a password that you issue to people who you want to see the content on that page. Other than that, the remainder of the settings are, like I mentioned earlier, a little bit more advanced. And if you are looking for more information on settings, you might choose to visit the WordPress support site, which is en.support.wordpress.com. And /settings will take you to more information about settings in general. You can click on the options on the right, and it will take you to specific setting features to learn more about those. And I hope you learned something new today, and I hope to see you at the next Tech in 20 webinar. Ahui ho.